This video is sponsored by Studio Bebop and YugiOhPrices.com for all your pricing needs. Now available on the App Store. For more information, check the description below.
What's up guys, this is Linthio coming at you with a new deck profile of my Gishki Hieratics. Now this is the first deck profile I've done of them on my channel. I've always loved Gishkis, I thought they were really cool. When Kraken first came out in Hidden Arsenal 6, I really wanted to do a deck based around him, the Gishki Hieratics then, but it instantly got nerfed to 1. There's a good reason why, because the loop was crazy, but it's just such a shame because I really like Gishkis and they're just such a fun archetype to work with. They have got some busted cards, but no one really plays them, so yeah, I mean, I've always liked them. I've always kind of had them and always played them. I really want to get them in DT, so if you have any of them, that'd be really great. I only have Gishki Beasts. I only have a playset of them, so yeah. But I'll get into the deck profile now. This deck's just kind of a bit of fun, and first off, apologies for the glare. So yes. So kicking it off with the rituals. We have the 3 main rituals in this, the level 6s. We have Gishki Kraken, Gishki Mind, August, and Gishki Terrorogue. So, if you don't know what these do, I'll do it very quickly. Gishki, either Gishki Gus Kraken is basically the Gishki that picks 2 cards when it's summoned, picks 2 cards, ritual summoned, picks 2 cards randomly from your opponent's hand, you look at them and you send 1 back to the deck and shuffle it in. Mind is the one where you can pick up to 5 cards in either player's graveyard, shuffle them back into the deck. And Terrorogue is the one that is the biggest beater. It's 2/6, but also you can declare a card type, monster, magic, or trap, and both players send that type to the graveyard, or your opponent can discard a card from their hand to negate the effect. So they're all level 6. They have really good synergy with the Heretics, obviously, and I just really love all of them. Kind of and ahhing about Mind because he is good, but it's more late game, he's better, so you can search him, but if you get him, it's not that great. You can kind of just use him for XYZ fodder, so it's not too bad. But Kraken is the best one, and that's the one we always have. So that's them. Then we have 3 Gishki Shadow. Shadow is just so good. Shadow is the one that you discard from your hand to search for a Gishki Ritual spell card, and it's just so good. You just get Acromera straight away with this, and you know he's level 4, so it's quite good. Always run it in 3 in my eyes, just because he's one of the best. Then the card to complement complement Shadow is Vision. Vision does the same as Shadow, except it gets a ritual, a Gishki Ritual. So just having those 2 in your open hand is like a plus, so it's really nice. Excuse me, and I just really enjoy them. So then we have 2 Gishki Abyss. I did have it at 3, but it's gone back down to 2. Reason being is that I just really don't have the space. I'm really struggling on the space for this deck. It's 41 cards, and that kind of hurts me because I always run 40. But 41 cards it is, just because I don't have a lot of space. Basically, you can summon him, and you can add 1 Gishki monster with 1,000 attack or 1,000 or less defense from your deck to your hand, except Abyss. So you either search, the main ones you're going to search for is Abyss and Vision. You can, if you so wish, search for the rituals, but the only one you can get is Gus Kraken, because he has 1,000 defense. So he's really good. Excuse me. Really useful card, and I really do like using him. Then we have 3 Gishki Beast. Now this one I think is just such an underrated card. Really good fun to use, and the reason why is you normally go Pit Shadow, Search, Beast, Special Summon. If you don't know what it does, Beast is when this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Gishki monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in face-up defense position. So you basically go Beast, you go Vision, and then you go Beast, you go Shadow, and then you go into Exceed play. So it's a really nice card, I really do like it, and there are some other shenanigans you can use it for. Then we have 2 Gishki Aerial. Aerial is just kind of nice to have as kind of like a set, so you can search. This is just basically a blanket, add 1 Gishki monster from your deck to your hand. So a really good effect, only run it at 2. 3 is just a little bit too much in my opinion, but having it at 2 is very nice. So it's good for turn 1 plays. Then going into the Heretics, don't really need to say much about this. We have the 3 Tefnut, and then we have the 3 Sue. Again, don't really need to say much about it. They're the Heretics. They kind of speak for themselves. It is a Gishki Heretic deck. I don't play any level 5s because I don't see the point. Then the 2 vanillas for the Gishkis, for the Heretics and also for Gishki Rituals is What-Tailed Dragon and Labradorite Dragon. The new one out of the new set. Just brilliant. He's a good tuner, so he has nice synergy because you can do level 8 synchros, which is always a good thing. Then the one-offs, we have the 1 Red Eyes, just because it's Red Eyes it's good. We have the 1 Tidal. Tidal is a nice addition at 1 in this deck, just because you can kind of pitch some of your Gishkis to the grave with his first effect, with his Foolish Burial effect, and then you can kind of, you know, if you've got like a beast in your hand, you can kind of use this effect, ditch something, then do XYZ play with beast. Or if you've got salvages, you can ditch them just to have fuel for salvage. The 1 BLS, just because it's BLS and it's a boss. And then 1 My Text is Star Eater. Reason being for Star Eater is you can ditch him with Tarragon, you can ditch him with Tidal, and it's just always good to have in the grave, because the very basic play is you have it in the grave, you have Labradorite Dragon out, level Eater for Labradorite, and you've got an instant level 6 synchro play right there. So it's just kind of like a 1 card synchro play. He's been working out very well. You never really want to draw him, and if you do draw him, just get him out of your hand straight away. Sorry, I was just dropping all the cards there. Just try and get him out of your hand straight away. So he's good, and he's also BLS fodder. So then we have, going on to the spells, we have one of the best ritual cards in the game. Gishki Akramira. Akramira is just so good. You can use any Gishkis. You can use it for any Gishki ritual, and obviously you tribute the same amount, blah blah blah. But his special effect is as follows. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck to target 1 Gishki ritual monster in your graveyard, return that target to your hand. It's just so good. Like, just keep getting those pluses all day, every day. So it's a really good card, and always run it at 3. Then we have 3 Seal of Convocation. I could cut it down to 2, but it's basically like having 9 Heretics, and especially when you want to get the consistency of having a ritual and this, or a Heretic and the mirror in your hand just to get plays off. It's just so good. So yeah, run it at 3 just because it's basically like running 9 Heretics, as I said. Then we have 3 Salvage. You might think 3 is overkill, but 3 is just so good. The fact it's attack 1/5 or less just means that you basically got Pot of Greed in your deck. Got 3 Pot of Greeds, and the reason I say that is you can pitch Shadow, you can pitch Vision, and then you can play Salvage to do it again. You can also get things back, like you can get your Beasts back, or anything like that, because Beast is 1/5. And you can just get your Searchers, and it's just so good. I really love playing this card, and it's nuts if you open this and Beast and it's nuts if you open that with Shadow and Vision. So just so good. Then we play 2 Wingbeat the Giant Dragon. Reason being, I don't play any MSTs, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this card. But the reason I play it in this deck is because you can go off and do a normal ritual with a Heretic and tribute the Heretic to get the level 6 normal dragon. You can then play Wingbeat and not have the trouble of kind of sitting there with a weak monster, because the Gishkis are pretty powerful. So you can play this, bounce it back to your hand, and just sit there with like a 2/4, 2/5, or 2/6 monster that isn't weak, unlike in Heretics, where I don't think it's that. It is good, but you know, I prefer to run the MSTs in there. But in this build, it works really nicely because you're not just left there with a crap monster. Okay, and then the last 2 are Breakthrough Skills. This works well with Tarragon, and it's just to stop Orpheon basically raping the deck. So that's why I play 2 Breakthrough Skill. Then going on to the extra deck, we have 1 Gaia Dragon, just because most of mine are level 6s. Photon Strike Bouncer, Exabeetle, Polymer M7, Gauntlet Launcher, and the 1 Atom. Reason being they're just quite standard XYZs for level 6s, and yeah, M7 gets nice effects off. Atom you can sometimes go into if you want to get the red eyes, or you just want to keep on XYZing. It's just nice to have. Then the level 4s, we have these. We have 1 Abyss Dweller and 2 Queen Dragoon Jin. Abyss is just good. It can go up to 2/2 because all of yours are mainly waters that you're going to be using. And Queen Jin is just so good. In this deck, it's just so busted. The fact that you can go Beast, Beast and then get Shadow, or the other one. I can the effect. Oh, it's gone from my head. What is it? It's not Beast. It's sorry, Aerial. That's it. You can get Aerial, go into this and activate the effect, and you can search. You can get your Wattail or your Dragoon. Wattail or Labradorite Dragon out from the grave. And if you do this and then get Labradorite Dragon, and then do Level Eater and then Synchro, it's just it's the pluses are just so good. And it works so well in the deck that it's just unbelievable. So then going on to the Synchros, we have a couple of level 8s. So we've got Star Eater, Void Ogre Dragon, Scrap Dragon, the brand new Stardust Sparkle Dragon, and Crimson Blader. They're quite standard, really. Void Ogre Dragon's just good. You do deplete your hand quite quickly in this deck, and you can also set a lot of things. So Void Ogre Dragon's really good. Star Eater, sorry, not Star Eater. Stardust Scrap Dragon's good. Stardust Sparkle Dragon, just to show it off because I have it. But it's a really good card as well, and Crimson Blader just, works. And then the last card is level 6, and it is a different one. We have Underground Arachnid. Now, you've probably not seen this card before, or if you have, it was probably a very long time ago. The card states as follows. To summon it, you need a Dark Tuner and one non-tuner insect monster. Now we have them. Level Eater is an insect, and Labradorite Dragon is Dark Tuner. It's 2/4/1/2, level 6 Earth, and the effect reads as follows. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps until the end of the damage step. Once per turn, you can equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to this card as an equip card. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy the equipped monster you can destroy the monster equipped to this card by its effect. Instead, you can only equip one monster at a time to this card. So yeah, you can see how this card's good. It's basically just you summon it, you take that card, and you just protect it. So it's a really nice card to use. A lot of people don't see this coming, and it's just so easy to make in this deck that I really do like using it. And it as I said, catches a lot of people off guard. Really decent card, but no one uses it because it's really difficult to summon. Just because who the hell uses insect monsters nowadays? I know you Insector players will be shouting at me, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's something different and new for you to kind of watch and see. As I said, I've always loved Gishki's. Really fun archetype. This is a really fun deck, and yeah. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and cheers, guys. Catch you later.